Stephen is on the line, a Rangers fan. Hi Stephen, good evening.
I know, but how are you doing? Yes, Peter, Mark. How's the panel tonight?
All good, Stephen.
Good as Paul here.
You still give me a laugh for your daft talk here. I was just listening to you about where's the signings for Celtic. Matt O'Reilly, them. To tell you something, the rumour mill has it Matt O'Reilly is going to Chelsea. No chance I'm going to the Chelsea pension.
Right, Stephen. Are you on at the Fringe in Edinburgh?
No, I'm not going
Stephen.
to the Fringe. I'm barred to the Fringe. What my point is I was watching that Rangers the other day there in Tynecastle.
Yep.
And I watched it, a draw. And how that Rangers board gave him another extension up to 2028, a new contract, is beyond me. They've not got a stadium. They've not got a team. The manager, to me, is not there. So where are we going to? What's going to happen to us? Because I can't see Rangers finishing third. Never mind fourth. We're mince.
But do you think that, Stephen? It's Peter here. I'm not sure it's Clement's fault, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it's been difficult for him. He came into a difficult situation after the Michael Beale scenario. There was a lot of money put out in players that they thought. And the Rangers fans, quite rightly so, were excited about it. I mean, Scottish football was excited about it because they thought all of a sudden there was going to be a challenge again. And that fell flat. And I think he's come in and he spoke very well, probably up to the 3-3 game. And I think after the game, when he was starting to say it was a moral victory, and you know, as a Rangers supporter, I don't think you will ever take a draw against Celtic, especially at home, and think it's a moral victory. And that was probably the first time he let his sort of guard down a little bit, and I thought he struggled after that. But I must admit, he says the right things, he's trying to do the right things, and he's trying to keep it positive. Whether he's got the money, I think he knows the players that he would like to get out of the club, and also he knows the players that he would like to bring into the club to make Rangers better. If that's all possible in this window, I'm not so sure, as I say, because we've been in a similar situation, Stephen. If you remember when we had to go to Hampden for a year, and it was a terrible year for supporters, players and everything alike. It was really difficult. So I think you've got to give him time. I think he's doing the right things. He's trying to get about his business and be positive at Rangers, and that's all you can ask for your manager.
Mark, we've heard this before, haven't we? And it's so tough. You don't get time. Once the season starts, Rangers, this is going to be a tough season. What's the way through it, do you think, for Clement? What would you say to fans like Stephen who are saying that it's not going to happen?
The fans need to be patient, Paul, and give him a break, because I think it's going to be a painful season. I think this month I don't see Rangers getting past Dynamo Kiev, to be perfectly honest, over the two legs. You're looking at Europa League football. In the league, like we're saying, Celtic are miles ahead at the moment. I know that can change, but at the moment, I've said it last week, the week before, John Bennett's statement is preparing the Rangers supporters for pain and for them to be patient, because you can't keep sacking the manager, because Giovanni Van Bronckhorst a good manager, Michael Beale not so sure about, Clement is a good manager, so it's not all about the manager, it's the tools you're given to work with. They're having to downsize, so nobody's got a magic wand out there. And the unfortunate thing for Rangers and their manager and their supporters and their board is Celtic have got tens and tens and tens and tens of millions in the bank. They've got a first class manager who's worked with the team, has a good harmony going, and they've got winners and leaders in that squad. So Rangers are miles behind it. I don't know how they make the ground up, Paul. Certainly not short term. That's why there needs to be patience. And guys like Stephen coming on and being critical of the manager the way he has, I get it, it's up to him, he deserves an opinion. That said, it's not what John Bennett wants to hear. John Bennett, reading between the lines, is asking for patience, because there's going to be a long, painful road ahead between now and May.